into it, man. It's Dallas week. Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles are -3. Total is 47.5. Money line is -162. If you're just watching, you haven't seen it. I got a chance to talk to Michael Parsons' dad. Did a great interview out there in Harrisburg. It was a lot of fun. We got to sit down and kind of chat and kind of get a sense of idea of how Michael Parsons thinks, what his process was. If you haven't, go ahead and check that out on MoneyPot Betting. It's right there. I'll add another tab or link so you guys can see it, um, where you can just click it real quick here. But great interview, quick half an hour, but it was pretty dope. It was pretty fun. Kind of got back to my roots of how I kind of started in this whole thing. But looking at this game, man, Dallas versus Eagles. Um, oh man, the link is gonna be rocking. I will be in the building, man. Yo, how about this, yo? On the sidebar, I gotta take my mom. Right?
Are you
Yeah, I
cutting?
know,
Oh,
right, Sharp?
you cutting this off?
Quite
Don't be
the
cutting this.
game. Quite the
No,
Don't
game
I'm
to
be.
not
go to.
cutting it off. I'm not cutting it
Hey
off,
ma,
man.
hey ma, ain't me. He said it. I ain't saying ma.
I love my mom. As every boy or every grown man should love their mom, and I'm a big mama's boy. But we talking about Dallas, dog. Like Dallas, you want to go to the Dallas? Are you gonna hit me to side like, yo, you gotta take me to the Dallas game? And the only reason why she want to go to the Dallas game is because she got coworkers there. But they ain't gonna see us. She
Yeah.
ain't gonna see them. And she in Cancun right now, and she coming back on Saturday. And then
Damn,
she wants to go
Oh
go to
my
the game on
gosh.
Sunday.
she living a
I'm just,
life. She
bro,
living a good life.
bro. I'm just like, man, you killing me, mom. And I got no, I hit my man up. I'm like, yo, can I say no to my mom? Is it
Yeah.
possible? To like, no, you can't go, mom. You got to
You
pick
taking
another
moms,
game.
big. You taking
I
moms.
tried, I tried, man. But Diddy, talk to me about this game, man. This is a huge game. More, I think it's bigger than what people think because we have one loss, but Dallas is only a game back in the division. The goal is the first goal is to win the division and then go on and so forth. But Sam Howell just went and threw for like, I don't know. I mean, he changed into Sam Howell in the second half, but in the first half he was like 16 and 18, right, for over 200 yards passing. And Dallas is pretty potent from a passing perspective. Tell me about this game, man. What do you think how this game plays out, man? The hatred for Dallas runs deep, but this is a huge game for the Eagles, and I think maybe a statement game for Dallas as well.
Yeah. This is a game. Obviously, I would love to fire something on here. I try not too much to bet on the Philadelphia Eagles too much. 'Cause I don't like double disappointment. Like if I bet on them, they somehow lose, and then I'm losing money on top. It's just I can't. It's hard to carry. But this is a tough matchup. I think Dallas will be ready to come to Philadelphia. This is nothing new for them to come into that link. Um, but I think Philadelphia will be prepared, man. I think we got a rhythm that's going on. I just want us to continue to run the football, though. I just want us to make sure we're running the football and staying as balanced as possible to continue to help Jalen Hurts in his pass reads and his pass sets. And I think we can do that by leading by running the football, leaning on our great offensive line, and controlling this ball game. You know, what Dallas wants to do and they want to throw the ball, will they have success? Well, statistically, it's saying they will. We're ranked 26 against the pass, and we're allowing completions at 32. So it, it's not looking good against our defensive back, but hopefully we're able to get after the quarterback. Um, it's going to be tricky. I, I actually think the line should be more like 2.5. You know, two.
Right. So
So
you like so
the
what you trying to
three.
say? You trying to say you like Dallas? So what you trying to
No,
say?
I'm saying that the line is reading Eagles here,
Hmm.
and I like Eagles here with that number. I just not going to go to the window and make that bet.
Good answer.
Yep, that's what I see. I think Dallas is susceptible to the pass too. They got a leaky cornerbacks and defensive backs, so think they'll be able to get after that. If we can kind of just continue to run the ball, control the ball, and play off our run, I think we'll be successful in this game.
I like it. Sharp, Mr. Eagles capper himself,
Yes,
man. What do you
sir.
see
Yes,
in this
sir.
game?
As it sits Wednesday, I don't think I'd be willing to bet either side. Um, I think there's some key injuries that the Eagles are still waiting on. That in this particular matchup, I would need a couple guys to for sure play for me to pull the trigger on the Eagles. And I'm talking about slot corner Bradley Roby, and I'm talking about right guard Cam Jurgens. Sua Opeta did get banged up last game, but he was able to come back in and finish. So I'm not too worried about him if he did have to play. But I am really worried about Bradley Roby not playing. So part of our problem is we can't cover over the middle. Like we are getting got all year over the middle, whether it's linebackers not being able to
Yeah.
drop at depth or we're not being able to match, carry, deliver our cover 4, cover 6 system, our half quarter system. And we just get got. And when Bradley Roby was in the game for the short period of time, he kind of shored that up in the second half against the Rams. But now he's out. And now we're playing a team who puts their best playmaker in the slot. And I have yet to see Deshaun Desai. We've already seen Bradbury try that, and he was bad in the slot. So we know he ain't going in there. He's already playing bad. He will not take that matchup. So unless Slade does something kind of out of characteristic, and unless he's willing to go into the slot and match CD, I could see CD giving us some problems. Now, I am looking at his catches as a best bet, but man, it's heavily juiced to the over. 5.5 juiced over minus 150. I hate laying 150 on a prop. Yeah. 150 on a prop is kind of a stay away for me. It's kind of telling you he's probably going to have a good game. So, to me, I just think everything's sharp here. I will say this: if all of a sudden the Eagles did activate Cam Jurgens, if all of a sudden he gets elevated to play, and all of a sudden Bradley Roby, who was not put on IR, he is week to week. If all of a sudden it looks like Bradley Roby's going to play and Cam Jurgens is going to play, and the line stays at 3, I probably will take the Eagles because to me that would be such a big boost on offense and their ability to run the ball on offense. So I would just have to wait on that. If I'm going to bet the Eagles, it's going to be just before kickoff.
I hear it. I think you're kind of like AJ Brown here, going with you guys. Him keeping his train going. I think we had talked about before what their identity is. Like, what is the identity of the Philadelphia Eagles? And to me, the identity of the Philadelphia Eagles is getting AJ Brown the ball. I'm just gonna be honest. They are a more explosive team when he has the ball in his hands. I love Devontae Smith, but they're just more explosive when AJ gets the ball. And just like Tyreek Hill, I don't think there's a cornerback who can really slow him down. Whether it be the slants, whether it be short passes, long passes. He's just him and Hurts is just in a zone right now where, it's just not going to slow down. And I kind of tend to the over here. So I think it's going to be a lot of passing. I think the ball's going to be able to move. I don't really feel like every time I think that the game is going to be a close drag out type game, it doesn't go that way in these divisional matchups, especially in the NFC East. So I think this might be an over type game. So I like CeeDee Lamb over. I like AJ Brown over. And these games, stars show up. And I think there's no difference in this game as well. So I'll be watching this very closely. I don't have a bet as of right now, but my leans would be CeeDee Lamb and AJ Brown over because I do expect those guys to. If you're seeing this video right now, that means you made it to the end. So congratulations. You are now almost officially part of the Money Team.
MoneyPot.
How do you become a part of the Money Team? If you're new to the channel, you have to hit the subscribe button. We want to blow this brand up. It's not me versus you or us versus them. It's us versus the sports book, us versus the bookman, aka the boogeyman. So make sure you're on the winning side and the winning team. I got bonus content up here for you guys to choose from. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. This is Moss Money. This is Money Pot. This is Money Pot Betting.